All right, so far we've done E minor pentatonic. We've done G major pentatonic, which is same 5 notes. They're really the same scale. And then we smushed them together. So today we're going to look at about 4 licks that we could play just with those 2 shapes and the hybrid shape. That'll be great over blues, or honestly, they'd be great over almost anything, rock, pop, country, but definitely you can use them with your blues progression as we work on blues and E. Here, the first one that I like to play it's right out of first shape, E minor pentatonic. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna start on the 3rd fret on the very first string. We're gonna play it. If you wanna make it a little more sophisticated, you can give it a tiniest little bend. So we're not even talking about a whole or half step bend, just a little push up on it for some attitude. Then we're gonna play that open. So first string, 3rd fret, then open. Then we're gonna play the B string open, then the 3rd fret. So I mix it up just a little bit there. And then we're gonna resolve to the first string again, open. There's the lick. 3rd fret, first string, open first string, open second string, 3rd fret, second string, open first string. Here's the lick again. Our second lick is just gonna be a variation of that, where we're gonna start the same way. 3rd fret rather, first string, then open first string, same thing on the B string, open, 3rd fret, and then instead of going back to my first string open, I'm gonna slide over to 5, and I can give it a little wiggle if I want for vibrato. So instead of this, now I've got, you can link those 2 together. And they sound really cool. You can make a phrase out of that, a piece of a solo. The next one I'm gonna do is gonna be all in the 2nd shape. So really, there's your whole scale. We're really only concerned with the bottom 3 strings today, but this lick, super simple. I'm gonna start on the 5th fret on the first string. I'm gonna give it a tiny little bend, then I'm gonna play it normal. So little bend, no bend, 3rd fret, first same string, tiny bend, and then I'm gonna end up playing the 5th fret on the 2nd string. I could add that to my first 2 and go. So there's really just 3 licks. I repeated one of them and I made a short solo. Last lick is going to use that hybrid shape that I showed you, where we're taking the top part of E minor pentatonic, sliding over into G major pentatonic, or shape 2 of the E minor pentatonic, the E blues scale. And what we're going to do is we're going to start on the D string. We're going to hammer on open to 2. And a hammer on, in case we, depending on where you are in the lessons, hammer on is just where you play the string and you hit it with your finger on the fret that you want to sound instead of play. So instead of going open and then picking again on 2, I'm just gonna hit it with my finger. So I'm gonna do that on the D string. Then I'm gonna play open on the G string. I'm gonna slide it 2 to 4, just following our scale. Now, this is important. I did that with my middle finger, and my first finger is gonna play the B string on the 3rd fret. Now, the easier way to do that is if I left my middle finger, I'll get those two strings ringing out together. It sounds really cool. And then I'm gonna go right back to this string and slide it right back to 2. Then I'm gonna play that same string, third string, 2nd fret right now. I'm gonna play it open. Then I'm gonna go to the 4th string, open, and then I'm gonna end 4th string, 2nd fret. So all together in super slow motion, it's gonna sound like this. Here it is a little quicker. Just putting them all together, all really 4 licks we've learned. So you can mix and match those however you want. They'll work great over your 12-bar blues. They'll work great over anything in an E blues or a G major. But you can practice them. You can make them sound like music. You can tweak them. You can add any other note to those scales that we've learned. Just play around with them and have fun. But mostly it's just getting a few little phrases under your belt that you can play over 12-bar blues and over things in E minor and G.